Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today is Wednesday, April 4th. I'm Michaela Bryan.
And I'm Tristan May.
Waking up early can be hard, but is there a reason for us starting our days early as we do? FST News interns Brooklyn Brown and Hannah DeZormi tell us more.
The dreaded sound that wakes you from your peaceful sleep. Millions of people wake up in pure darkness. After fumbling around to turn their alarms off, they drag themselves out of bed and make coffee, eat breakfast, and hopefully take a shower. This mainly affects high school students whose day has begun before 7 in the morning and probably doesn't end until 11 or 12 at night. The schedules between schools are all somewhat different. Foothill starts at 7 and gets out at 1:16 with a 30-minute lunch break. Green Valley and Coronado start at 8 and get out at 2:11 with a 30-minute lunch break. Basic Academy schedule is the most different. Starts at 7 and gets out at 12:46 with about 40-minute classes and a 10-minute nutrition break. A 30-minute lunch is at the end of the day. Coronado principal Mike Piccinini explains the effect of local school start times.
I think it's important that when kids come to school that they've had enough sleep, they've had the chance to eat breakfast, they've had the chance to kind of close down and get ready to start for the day.
Considering most people are struggling to get out of bed, the idea of most high school students waking up refreshed, ready for school with full bellies seems a bit unrealistic. We asked Piccinini about his opinion on what an appropriate school start time should be.
It just depends what your priority is. If your priority is about staying up late and hanging out with your friends, then 7 o'clock's a little bit early. If your priority is maintaining good grades and doing your schoolwork, sometimes your schoolwork takes you late into the night and you're up late doing homework.
Foothill principal Lisa Burkhead gives us her opinion about getting out earlier than most schools around us.
You know, getting out early does have its benefits, right? Because teachers leave at 2:01, and so they pretty much have the rest of the afternoon to do whatever they need to do, whether it's take care of their kids and those types of things and family obligations.
High school students don't necessarily have the option of getting to bed early. We talked to teacher Laurel Borson about her opinion on school start times.
It changes on a day-to-day basis, really, because some days it's nice to be up early and get everything done, and then you have more time in the afternoon for running errands or extracurricular activities or clubs. But then some days getting up early is difficult.
We all know that one student who constantly falls asleep in class, especially in first hour. Now, most of us know what it's like to be tired as we go throughout our daily activities. Piccinini agrees.
There's no question about it. I get tired at work. And when you're tired, I don't believe you perform at your best. So I do think and agree that your ability to be alert and attentive and have energy in your job as a professional and your job as a student does impact how you perform.
Foothill's graduation rate is 79%, Coronado's graduation is 93%, Silverado's is 78%, Green Valley's graduation rate is 88%, and Basic Academy's rate is 69%. For Brooklyn Brown and Hannah DeZormi, FST News.
Getting out of bed is definitely a struggle sometimes, but it's worth it. We don't escape the early start times once we graduate, though. Once we start working, it could get worse.
Political activism and food. On Tuesday, April 10th, Turning Point USA is having a Liberty Donuts and Pizza Social at 1:30 p.m. in room 312. If you're looking to eat more chicken, Student Council is hosting a fundraiser tomorrow from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Chick-fil-A at 460 North Stephanie Street. Just mention that you're from Foothill and a portion of your money goes to Student Council.
Singing as a group can be an amazing experience, and auditions for a chamber choir are rapidly approaching. Auditions are today and tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. in room 407. To sign up for an audition slot, go to FSTNews.com and type chamber choir into the search bar. While we're talking about our music groups, Orchestra is having a pre-festival orchestra concert today. Admission is totally free. The show starts at 6 p.m. and it's in the theater.
The One Hill organization is holding the first Run the Hill 5K. Early registration is now open and is $12 for Foothill students, $20 for people doing the 1-mile walk, and $30 for people running the 5K. Early registration ends April 8th and the run is on April 28th here at Foothill. To register, go to FSTNEWS.com and type Run the Hill into the search bar.
Prom is April 21st and it's coming up faster than you realize. Ticket pre-sales are today until Friday and they are $30. From April 9th to the 13th, tickets are $45. Beginning April 16th, tickets are $55. And at the door, tickets are $85.
And if you're a senior, you're running out of time. The deadline to pay fines is April 25th. You have to pay fees before you are allowed to graduate. Well, that's all the news we have for you today. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and like us on Facebook at FST News.
I'm Kaylee Goodwin. Michaela has gone out on assignment. From all of us here at FST News, you have a wonderful Wednesday.